Hello everyone, how are you all? So today we are going to continue our chapter microbes. The previous day we had studied some introduction of this chapter. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so in NCRT, the first diagram, the first figure is of bacteria that is a rod shaped. See this A figure, this red figure, it is a bacterial image, and it is a rod shaped bacteria having a magnified 1500x. Then if we move to a next diagram of ours, that is this spherical shaped magnified 1500x. And the last but not the least is this third. It is a rod shaped bacterium showing flagella. Flagella is a something like a tail. Okay, magnified 50,000x. Okay, so if we move to next diagrams, next pictures, then these are three pictures of viruses. The last ones are of bacteria. These one are of viruses. The first is bacteriophage. Okay, then this B part of this diagram is this adenovirus which cause respiratory infections. Okay, a question can be asked in the picture form or in a case-based studies. Okay, so learn the virus named adenovirus. This causes respiratory infections. And then this third compact rod shaped viruses, that is tobacco mosaic virus TMV, magnified about 1 lakh to 1.5 lakhs. Okay, then this next diagram of ours is first the blackish one is the colonies of bacteria growing in a petri dish. In the yesterday's class, we had studied that the bacteria and fungi grow on nutritive media and form colonies. So these are the images of bacteria and fungi. The A part is the image of bacteria, which is growing in a petri dish. Petri dish is a nutritive media or a culture dish, we can say. Okay, and then these are the fungal colonies growing on the petri dish. Okay, now if we move to next topics in our amazing chapter, then let's see what is the next topic. Okay guys, so our furthermost topic is microbes house product. Microbes acting as a house product. Okay, earliest microbial process discovered by humans was for fermentation, like leavening of bread, production of alcohol beverages, curd, vinegar, etc. Means that the earliest microbial processes, these were discovered by humans, and this earliest microbial process was fermentation. Okay, this earliest microbial process was fermentation. For example, leavening of bread means softening or swelling of the bread, the puffering of bread. Okay, and then the alcoholic beverages, then curd, vinegar, etc. Okay, so let's discuss about our first example of the house products in which the microbes are present, that is curd. In curd, there is a bacteria called lab bacteria, that is lactic acid bacteria, which is also known as Lactobacillus bulgaricus. Okay, if you want to remember the full name Lactobacillus bulgaricus, you can learn, but if you learn only Lactobacillus, it's okay. Okay, and the second name also, if we study about the lab bacteria, is Streptococcus thermophilus. Okay, these are some additional names of it. Then this lab bacteria convert milk into curd. Okay, besides it, lab also improves the nutritional quality of curd by increasing vitamin B12. It is a very important line in the NCERT or the additional textbooks, that lab bacteria improves nutrition quality by increasing the vitamin B12 level. It can be asked in the board exams or in the NEET purposes. Moving further, lab also present in stomach to check disease causing microbes. Means that this lab bacteria is also present in our stomachs to check the diseases, okay, which are caused by microbes. It grow in milk and convert it into curd. During growing, a small amount of curd is added to the milk, that is kept at 40 to 50 degrees Celsius as a starter or inoculum. Inoculum is also means in Hindi as a jug. Okay, means that when we have to make curd, we usually put small amount of curd in the milk, okay, and rest it overnight. Then lab produces acids that coagulates milk and digest milk proteins. Means this bacteria produce some amount of acids which coagulates the milk and digest its proteins. Then fermentation starts, the lactose sugar of milk converts into lactic acid. Milk has a sugar named lactose, which is converted into lactic acid in the process of fermentation by the lab bacteria. Then this acidic medium will make a thick concentrated curd by coagulating the milk protein. Okay, so for your easy understanding of this topic, I have made some reaction, like the milk which has lactose sugar. If we react it with curd as an inoculum containing lab bacteria at 40 to 50 degrees Celsius in an acidic medium, then the products will be lactic acid by converting the lactose sugar of milk, and then this lactic acid will coagulate this milk protein into a thick curd. Okay, now a really interesting topic of microbial house products is dough. Dough is used for making dosas, idlis. This is fermented by bacteria. These microbes are for typical flavor, texture and quality. Okay, this is fermented overnight, means 10 to 12 hours. Bacteria which cause fermentation comes from air. We have to learn its bacteria name. Okay, there we have two names of its bacteria, you can learn only one. The puffness or the volume of the dough increases due to CO2 formation. This is very important, that the puffness of dough or puffness of bread is caused by the formation of CO2. means the carbon dioxide. It's a catabolic mechanism. Okay. Then the dough which is used in making bread is fermented by baker's yeast. You have to learn that the dough which is used in making bread, this is fermented by baker's yeast, and you also have to learn the biological name of it also written here. Then the sugar present in the dough ferments with yeast and CO2 production. This is called leavening of bread. A question can be asked, what is leavening of bread? You can um, write all of this, okay, by your own notes. Then some understanding basic notes are there as a reaction form, like sugar. Then if you plus its baker yeast in warm conditions, then CO2 production will be occur, which can lead to puffering of bread. Further, if we talk about the dough that is making for the dosa and idlis, if we plus it with the bacteria of it that comes from air, it leads to the fermentation. Okay, means I have made these two reactions of this total paragraph. For easy understanding, it is necessary for you to understand these reactions as well. If we move further, there is a drink that is traditional of South of India. Okay, toddy is a traditional drink of South India. It is fermented by palm tree. Okay, it ferments the sap of palm tree. Okay, and the toddy is also known as palm wine. Okay, then if we talk about cheese, which is our mostly used as a very good taste maker of our youth products, youth um, dishes like Maggi noodles vagera. Yeah, okay, let's study. So cheese is one of the oldest food items in which microbes are used. It is partially degraded concentrate of milk, fat, and casein. The quality, texture, taste comes from the activity done by the bacteria. Okay. So firstly, if we talk about the cheese, we will study about cottage cheese. This cottage cheese is made by inoculum of lactobacillus. Okay, salt is added to the curd and cheese is ready for consumption. Then the next topic is Swiss cheese. It has large holes due to the production of CO2 in bulk, and the bacteria of Swiss cheese formation you have to learn is the Propionibacterium shermani. Okay, it can be asked in the questions in board exams also. It is really important to memorize the name of Swiss cheese bacteria. After that is a famous cheese called Roquefort cheese, shows green blue mottling particular flavor by special fungus. You also have to learn this also, it is very important. Penicillium roqueforti. Okay, these are ripened by this fungus. Further, if we talk about some conclusion, microbes are also important and these are used to ferment fish, soya bean, bamboo shoots to make food items. Okay, so these were all the basic introductions of the microbes used as a home products. So further, in the further videos, we will conduct a class, a session of the microbes in industrial usage. So let me know if you have any doubt in these topics. I will clear your all doubts. Okay, if you need my notes, kindly contact me at my Instagram account, which is given below. Okay, thank you so much.